welcome back to Let's Play Snailiad. It's time to fight Snail. Alright, Snail's gimmick is that he pretty much has all of our powers. And donuts. But mostly all our powers. Okay, he's got a dark version of the rainbow beam, let's call it the darkness beam. He's a gravity snail. And he's doing a whole lot of damage. I don't remember him being this hard. And then again, during most of the practice runs I did of this game, it was on easy, just so I could find all the items easier. I really can't believe I completed this game without having to look up any of the item locations. If I'm gonna show off the map, which I don't think I will, I'd have to look up a map because there's a lot of shortcuts that I haven't seen. If you want to get the map, you can. I think there's a completed map somewhere online. You can probably find it on Jaya's games, but oh my god, I'm dying painfully. Anyway, I'm not going to go for the completed map because it doesn't contribute anything. Let's see. You've already got a 90% completed map. You've already found a secret Snail room. If there's another one, I'll show that off briefly after we finish Snail off. But really, we've done everything we need to. Except for defeat Snail! Wow, his darkness beam does 2 hearts of damage. That's a grand total of 8 damage. Snail, you are the greatest, but we have to kill you. Here's a thought. If the darkness beam is just a different colored version of the rainbow beam Devastator version, does that mean that we do 8 hearts of damage every time we shoot something? Because if so, that means that everything in this game has massive amounts of hit points. Ugh. In fact, I don't know how much damage the Destroyer does compared to the Pea Shooter. That would make for an interesting study that I don't think I will do, ever, because I'm not like that. We are failing miserably at defeating Snail. I could cut the footage, but I don't think I will. Let me just go to the Pea Shooter. I think it will do as much damage. Wait, no, it does much less damage. I remember in a certain mode of this game, which isn't Slug mode, even though that's the only other mode you've probably seen already. Unless you've beaten this game before, in which case, why are you watching my Let's Play of it? You can play it yourself in half the time, and with about a third of the headaches. Yeah, Destroyer. Anyway, there's one more game mode that I haven't shown off. I don't think I'll be able to beat it, but I will show it off for you all. Slug mode, I do intend to play. Though, if I beat it or not... No, I'll beat Slug mode. I'm promising myself that. Even if it's harder than Mega Man, I'm still gonna beat it. Then again, I haven't beaten the original Mega Man. Snail. You're a worthy opponent. And you're still in your first form. Yeah, he changes forms. Anyone surprised? He's a final boss. Well, all bosses in this game change forms. I think you've already seen it. He turns red. He turns into something that looks like the original Snail, which shows the duality of their characters, because they're both snails, and they both have the Destroyer weapon. They're so alike. They're like 2 sides of the same coin. Am I right, guys? I think I'll just let myself get hit by the donuts, because they do less damage than the rainbow wave, and they give me the same invincibility. I'll try to block them, but... yeah, blocking is definitely required for this boss. Which means that if I was ever taken away the shell shield, like say if I was a slug, this game would get a whole lot harder. And after all, without my shell, I'd take more damage. Isn't that wacky, guys? Taking double damage and being unable to block? Who would ever play a game like that? I'm not gonna like Slug mode. Okay, just gotta defeat Snail. Doesn't have much health left. Okay. Okay, just kill it. Oh boy, we're both low on health. Okay, we're healed. And so is Snail. He's turned into Giga Snail. He now has unblockable rainbow waves, which are rainbowy, but oddly enough do less damage, which means that his rainbow wave was actually stronger than ours. And it was small. Like, the darkness wave did more damage than the giant rainbow wave. So what does that say about his powers of darkness? Or maybe it's just his godly powers. I don't know. He is the Sun Snail, even if he is tainted by darkness. Wait, if Isis isn't the Sun Snail... Wait, what? Wait, was Isis even the Sun God? I thought that was Ra. Maybe she's a Sun Goddess? Maybe they have a Doomvirate? Maybe her title is purely a figurehead. They wanted to have a female leader, even though I don't really see the Egyptians being all that PC. After all, they did most of their work through slavery. Here I am ranting about the Egyptians when I'm taking too much damage to be even close to acceptable. Oy. Oh, Egypt. You inspire rants among us all. Egyptians are the #1 cause of Let's Players failing. You can blame every failure I've ever had on the Egyptians. Ugh! You know what? Blocking. Why did I not think of that before? I can't dodge. I can't block them either! I'm too stupid to block! I think this episode's gonna call for a little bit of cutting. I don't know, maybe I'll defeat him quickly. Yeah, I really was not prepared for fighting this guy on medium. And I'm definitely not prepared to beat him on slug mode. I'm not prepared for slug mode at all. Why did I say that I would beat that? That was a terrible idea. I should not have ever promised that. And now look at me. I'm caught in my own web of lies and I haven't even started it. Yeah, letting the donuts just hit you is definitely the best option. You have the hit points to take the damage, and you're really, really not going to want to get hit by the darkness wave. Letting yourself get stunned by that is preferable. Or preferable, depending on how you want to say it. It actually reminds me of a strategy in the... I'm sorry, I just thought. It reminds me of a strategy from Terraria, where against some of the bosses, one of whom is actually named the Destroyer, which is a name I keep calling the Devastator because I'm an idiot. If you just stand on a meteorite ore, it will hurt you, but it will stun you, and the Destroyer won't be able to inflict a lot of damage because he'll be too busy... Well, you'll be too busy taking damage from the meteorite. And now I'm reminded of how mad I am that Terraria still is cancelled. I mean, yeah, it's a complete game, but it's not nearly sandboxy enough. I was hoping that it would be a constantly updating game like Minecraft. Alright, let me just take that. I can't tell if it hurt me or not, I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Maybe their Alpha Centauri ripoff will be better. Well, I say Alpha Centauri ripoff, that's just me being mean-spirited. Not all games that are science fiction are ripoffs of Alpha Centauri. Heck, Halo's not a ripoff of Alpha Centauri. And the fact that I just admitted to liking Halo is a sin worthy of crucifixion in the gaming world. It's a guilty pleasure. It revolutionized shooter games. Even if it didn't introduce a lot of the elements, it was the first game to bring them all together. And really, every game after it was inspired by it. Well, no, not every game, but every modern shooter. And I'm not going to get into arguments if Metroid ripped off Halo or Halo ripped off Metroid, because I'm kind of playing a Metroidvania game right now, so that's kind of not the right topic to be discussing. Ugh, what have I gotten myself into? Anyway, I think I'm actually doing better now that I have something to think about, and that I'm blocking his attacks, occasionally. Yes, he has 5 pea shooters now. He started with 2, which already made him OP compared to me, and he now has 5, and I think he gets 7. I've confirmed that he has 6, but I think I've seen him have 7. Alright, he's in his final form. Still only shooting 5 pea shooters. Oh no. He's firing Z's at me. He's using Sleep Talk. Well, I say he's firing them, but again, I didn't see him firing them until I had already commented. It just goes to show that I kind of have I'm not going into this blind. It's not the same if you're not playing it blind. Guys, this isn't Slender. Well, I say that, but I've recorded this all before I even get the first comment, so maybe everyone's being much more tolerant of my terrible playstyle than I'm giving myself credit for. Anyway, we need to wrap this up. It's already been going on for 10 minutes. Wow. Okay, yeah, there's the 6th pea shooter. I think that's as much as he's gonna get around to doing. Ugh. Okay. Yeah. 6 pea shooters. I think that's all. Come on, block. Shell shield. No, not shell shield. Come on. Okay, I think I blocked that one. Oh no. He's crashing into everything. Come on, shield. I don't think he's gonna pull a 7th one. That'd be ridiculous. It's a good thing that the shell shield blocks all damage. Oh no. No. Not now. No! I'll be right back. Okay. Giga Snail. Let's do this, guys. Oh, darn it. I hate how on walls you're... Oh my god. I lost about a third of my health without even being able to hurt him. Why am I bothering to record this? Yeah, what I meant to say is, when you're not on... Well, when you are on walls, the button for shell shield depends on the direction you're facing. Which means that you're instinctively going to press down, and then find yourself just slithering instead of guarding. I'm going to want to play on the defensive here, because I'm already down a lot of hit points. Yeah, we're at half health here, and he is still using his 2nd pea shooter. Come on. Come on, crawl! I was holding down the don't crawl button. This just goes to show how prepared I am for this. Oh, he's just taunting me now. He doesn't think I can beat him. I don't think I can beat him. Guard. Oh, boy. Seems as if he loves guarding just as much as I do. Seeing how every other second he spends it in an invincibility frame of some sort. It's only when he goes around jumping like that that I even have an opening. In fact, I'm gonna wait for him to specifically do something like that. Call me cheap or a camper, but that's the only thing that I know how to do. Oh boy. And that probably is not going to work in later forms of him, or rather his one last form where he turns red again. Because I'm gonna guess that he spends less time vulnerable, and more time crushing me against a wall. And more time using his very easily dodged pea shooter. I'd use my pea shooter, but I just remembered that I don't like hurting myself. Okay, we've got a quarter of our health left exactly. Guard. 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 Come on, Snaily. Guard. Alright, we want to be on the wall opposite of him when he's using his rainbow wave. There we go. Okay. We brought him down to half health. We've got this. As long as he doesn't decide he's gonna switch walls on us. Yes. No, he's going to sleep mode. Just like my computer whenever I don't touch it for long enough. No. I'm not losing to his pea shooter. Come on. Alright, he seems to be just about... 7! I knew it! He uses 7 pea shooters. An hour, 51 minutes, 19 seconds. Boss rush unlocked. That was my new best time, even though I erased my save data so I wouldn't know my regular best time. And so... Moon Snail, once again, regained his light. And became the legendary Sun Snail. If you want to see the bad ending, it's easy enough to get. It's not really all that much different, except he goes to sleep instead of turning into Sun Snail. And here we go. Here are the credits. I'll go ahead and research some of the secret Snail rooms before the final episode of Snailiad, before we start playing Slug mode, which I don't intend to do for quite a while. But once we get around to that, I'd first like to show off all the secrets in this game. Canon and non-canon. Very clever. And yes, I told you those guys were called blobs. Reverse the video. Look it up. Hello, Gravity Turtle. Who's not your friend? Who's not your friend? Signathida? That might be a word. Walleyes. Durants. Spinny gear? Are you kidding me? Federation drone. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I'd call them. Balloon buster? Ooh, Shellbreaker. He does not look happy to see us. And we don't look happy to see this guy. Hi, Stampy. How are you doing? Stompy. Even in death, I can't get your name right. And who's this joke of a boss right here? Spacebox. Moon Snail. Giga Snail. Snaily Snail. And Sluggy Slug, for some reason. And here are the creators of this game. New Starship Smell, X Danond, Adam Tomic, Aru Plane. I think that might be it. Oh, and you. Oh, thanks. And you doesn't get enough credit. Yeah. And here is the end screen. And that was Snailiad. Well, mostly. Still have Slug mode and the boss rush, neither of which I think I'll be able to successfully complete at this time. I'll do a bit of training, and I might get around to them, though probably not for a couple weeks, if not months. Heck, I can see myself in a couple years not having done them at all. People are gonna be like, why haven't you updated, girl? Why didn't you get play the Snailiad? Yeah, you promised. Alright, let's finish up. And that shall do it for Let's Play Snailiad. When we return, we shall finish what we started. For realsies. Actually, let's check out the map. Save Sun Snail using the power of Isis. Ah, here's what that door was. 98% of the map. Good enough. For now. Let's get to safety. Wait, what? Items... Oh, I thought it said 8 of 9. Anyway, good night, everyone.